push to inspire presence. Do you want to know why an introvert is actually successful than an extrovert? An introvert is a quiet, timid person or one who is obsessed with their own ideas and emotions rather than worldly influences, while an extrovert are people who are sociable and eloquent, or who are totally obsessed with external factors or unbiased concerns. Consider which one you are, but before that, why not click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can at last understand why. We'll start by understand why they are presumed successful than extrovert, so let's get started. Here is a breakdown of some of the ways they succeed. 1. Listening with curiosity. That improved understanding would be beneficial. You improve your listening skills and become a more engaging listener. Extroverts have the annoying habit of waiting their turn to talk. They don't comprehend what they're hearing because they aren't interested in it. As an introvert, the main reason you're there is for the content. You don't want to interact for the sake of networking. You're looking for something important to say to make the discussion valuable. That is, you do not simply listen to their words. You don't take things at face value. You're studying their tone and body expression. You're recognizing meaning and reading in between the lines. You're considering how to contribute to and expand on whatever they're saying during the conversation. This can be deeply annoying for some extroverts. They don't want you to challenge them or pressure them for more when they say something informational, but that is just what introverts strive at. 2. Commitment. Have you ever had a conversation with someone who just cannot take their attention off their mobile? It's frustrating when their attention is continuously divided. You never know if they're listening. You may feel ignored because they appear to be uninterested. If they did, wouldn't they put their phone down and focus on you? Extroverts frequently hop from person to another. Instead of devoting all of their attention to one interaction, they spread it out over several various discussions. This is one of the reasons why extroverts prefer small talk to introverts. It's difficult to get into something when you're having many discussions at once deeper than "how are you" and "what's new." Extroverts usually read because their ideal conversation is brief and exciting. Introverts, on the other hand, are excellent at concentration, whether on their phone or gazing around the room for the next person to speak to. You don't abandon a discussion after you've joined it. You don't alter your focus or hunt for new people to converse with. You would rather concentrate all of your energy on a single issue. While extroverts prefer short and sweet conversations, you prefer one of two extremes. You want something significant and lengthy, or you want to avoid talking entirely. It's a common misconception that extroverts are less interested with their friends, while introverts dislike meeting new people. Neither of these assertions is right. Each team clearly does not comprehend each other's viewpoint. Introverts believe that extroverts are having to give up opportunities to build deeper friendships. Extroverts believe introverts segregate themselves. What looks to be ideal for one person is annoying for another. 3. Lack of exposure. Introverts are selective about who they allow into their life. You may have fewer, closer friends than extroverts, who love a huge, diverse social circle. It can take some time to truly deem someone to be a friend. Most people are unaware of how much testing is needed. However, it is your pessimism that keeps toxic people out of your life. Some extroverts gain and lose friends immediately. They may know so little about many of the persons with whom they associate. These poor friendships can easily turn unhealthy, leading in a plethora of difficulties. You wouldn't consider these people to be friends, thus you'd have little or no trouble cutting bridges with anyone. There is one big disadvantage to the way many introverts build friends. You may clutch to the same folks you've known for years as an introvert. This hinders you from making friends. This isn't necessarily an issue, but what occurs when an old friend becomes toxic. Toxic can be readily eliminated before it affects your life. However, once it has penetrated your body, you may find it challenging to cut loose. 4. Increased concentration. Working quietly improves brain activity. Introverts are less likely to get distracted than extroverts. Many of the most common distractions may simply be irrelevant to you. Extroverts must dedicate substantial time to interacting. They're happiest when interacting with other people while amusing. It is not the most effective use of their time. To complicate things more, they are more prone to likely time wasters such as social media. Introverts are not lured in the same ways as extroverts. Career, hobbies, and other solo pleasures keep you motivated and entertained. You are able to focus as you enjoy exploring your interests in solitude. 5. Increased sensitivity. Individuals often disregard anything that extroverts do. You would take more time to look at the world since you are more guarded and cautious. Rather than stating whatever comes to mind, you would consider carefully your actions. It's unusual that you say something you don't mean or didn't think through. You would not have said anything if you weren't asked. You enable all manner of subtle observations to contribute to your thought process before opening your mouth. You observe anything, from what they are wearing to where they are standing. However, improved understanding isn't always a positive thing. On the one side, you're less likely to offend or cause dispute. Your detailed remarks also make you look smart, though not profound. On the other way, you may come across as quiet or weird at times, notably in casual situations and relationships with others. As an introvert, you put so much thinking into everything that you are unintentionally. You should withdraw yourself. Because you're so good at it, you might have a tendency to overthink and overobserve. 6. Being disappointed. Allowing boredom seems to be a minor capability. It is, however, an indication of a much more dangerous. In general, introverts are more tolerant than extroverts. It's no surprise that many of the best jobs for introverts require strong interpersonal abilities along with a certain degree of self-control. Programmers, engineers, and artists dedicate a substantial amount of their time to researching, experimenting, and succeeding, as well as questioning. You must be disciplined and diligent to achieve any level of success in this. Otherwise, you'll get frustrated. Fortunately, the most of introverts are naturally reserved. You find it easy to lose yourself within your own thinking. Slow, repetitive jobs frustrate extroverts, whereas you can find ways to relax. 7. Introverts excel at both expressing and accepting respect. Your attitude, whether you know it or not, causes people to take you seriously. By making stronger relationships, you can have a greater influence on the few people you see. Introverts have complex inner lives that give them a sense of suspense and influence. You're commonly described as cool, assured, and strong. Even if you don't speak much, your few remarks are enough to express who you are. This might be really unnerving for those who talk all the time without conveying any. If you're a self-assured introvert, you won't have the desire to prove yourself or boost your self-esteem. Because people know you're not talking, your acceptance will feel weightier. Merely to converse. You may never be the center of attraction, yet confident introverts earn a good wage and a great deal of respect. 8. Different thinking. Extroverts lead or often influenced by what is popular. Introverts succeed when they go against the norm. The individuality of introverts is key for much of their well-known brilliance. You may simply devote more time alone. You might be more pleased putting hours to a hobby alone than communicating with others. This may limit their circle of friends and awareness of cultural fads, but it will increase their autonomy, which opens the door to new ideas and views. Originality thrives in seclusion free of outside influences, said by Nikola Tesla. It can be tough to detach yourself from the environment around you when you are continuously collecting it, but uniqueness demands doing so. To explore, uncover, or invent something that has not before been done. There's a reason why Albert Einstein and Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics, are revered. They produced their most important discoveries in seclusion. You may have an easier time coming up with imaginative findings because you enjoy your privacy. You are more comfortable with reverie. Even though extroverts can be as innovative, introverts often devote more effort to problem solving and expanding on their concepts. 9. Absolute freedom. When possible, most introverts prefer to work alone. To be clear, you're not terrible at teamwork. Some introverts, in fact, are great leaders, especially in small groups. Because introverts hate reliance on others, you may choose to work alone. Many folks think that introverts have trust issues. Why would you want to rely on others? The simple answer is, you do not need to. You want to be in control of every task since you trust yourself the most. You are aware that you do not require monitoring and will not postpone. You can have a vision that you don't want to reveal with anyone else. While this attitude does not make you the best team player, it does make you the most motivated and active member of the team. 10. Trust loyalty. If you want to keep a secret from someone, reveal it to an introvert. They are excellent at keeping secrets because they appreciate trust. You're already cautious about who you interact with if you're an introvert, which means you cannot just hand over your trust for everyone. So, when a person reveals a secret, know they trust in you. They expect you to treat them with respect because you would as well because of them. Introverts also have a lower tendency to gossip. Some extroverts abuse the secrets of others to appear more noteworthy. They betray their friends' trust since trust isn't as valuable to them. Introverts, on the other hand, choose to maintain one person's trust over gaining people's affection several times. What are your thoughts? Do you have thought that introvert is better than extroverts? Please leave your opinions in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the notification bell because far more amazing content will be coming to you. Thanks for watching.